Hey, take a breath. You're here, right now, reading this, not by accident, but maybe because some part of you is looking for something, direction maybe, encouragement, or just a reason to keep going. Let's start here. You are not lost. You are becoming. You are in the middle of something profound. Your own life unfolding. And even if the path feels unclear, even if the horizon is fogged by doubts, distractions, and expectations, I want you to remember something. You were built for a purpose. I know it's easy to get overwhelmed. The world spins fast, notifications buzz, opinions shout, pressure mounts. You're told to hustle, to achieve, to compare, to post, to prove, to succeed on someone else's timeline. But I want you to take all of that and set it down for a moment, because what matters now isn't what the world expects of you. It's what you expect of yourself. What is your why? What is the reason you get up, even when it's hard? What is the cause, the belief, the dream that makes your heart burn when everything else feels cold? Simon Sinek talks about this idea. He calls it the golden circle. Why, how, what? Most people know what they do. Some people know how they do it, but very few know why. And the why, your why, is the anchor in the storm. The why is the fire in the cold. The why is what gives everything else meaning. Without it, your work is just routine. Your goals are just checkboxes. Your life is just noise. But when you know your why, deeply, honestly, it focuses you, it simplifies the complex, it gives you strength when things fall apart, it makes you resilient when others quit. It lets you stay focused. You see, staying focused is not just about ignoring distractions. It's about being so rooted in your purpose that distractions no longer have power over you, and that starts with belief. Do you believe in what you're doing? Do you believe in who you are becoming? Because belief is contagious. Belief fuels action. People don't follow what you do. They follow why you do it, and that includes you. You don't stay focused because of a schedule or a planner or a timer. You stay focused because you believe this matters. Let's get real for a second. Focus isn't always heroic. It doesn't always feel magical. Sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's showing up again and again when nobody notices. But that's where the growth lives. That's where the transformation happens. Every time you resist the urge to scroll through someone else's life and instead build your own, you win. Every time you choose progress over perfection, you win. Every time you step forward, even trembling, you win. And those wins, they add up, day by day, step by step. Focus becomes a habit. Habits become identity. Identity becomes destiny. You are not here to drift. You are here to drive. But remember this, focus doesn't mean you'll never fall off. You will. Everyone does. You'll have days when your mind wanders, when your energy dips, when your clarity fades. That's okay. The question isn't whether you'll fall. The question is whether you'll get back up. And why? And the answer always goes back to the why. Because if your why is strong enough, you'll find the will. When you know what drives you really know, you don't need motivation, you become it. Purpose beats procrastination, vision beats distraction, conviction beats convenience, and when you lead with purpose, people feel it. Whether you're building a company, creating art, raising kids, writing code, designing buildings, healing wounds, solving problems, when you lead with your why, you don't just do your job, you light the way. Simon Sinek said, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So ask yourself, what are you selling the world with your energy, with your time, with your attention? Are you showing up half-heartedly, or are you bringing fire? Are you chasing applause, or building something that lasts? Are you seeking attention, or earning trust? It's time to cut through the noise, to stop living on autopilot, to stop reacting and start choosing. You are not just a passenger in life, you are the driver, but you need direction, and that direction comes from clarity of purpose. Focus is not the absence of distraction. It is the presence of a deeper yes. So, what is your yes? Maybe it's the people you love. Maybe it's the legacy you want to leave. Maybe it's the change you want to create. Maybe it's the healing you want to offer. Whatever it is, name it. Claim it, own it, because the moment you stop living someone else's story and start writing your own, you begin to lead, and leadership, real leadership, begins with self-leadership. It begins with owning your why, living your values, and acting with intention. You don't need permission to live with purpose. You don't need applause to stay focused. You don't need clarity on every detail. You just need courage to start, and then to keep showing up, Start small. Start scared. Start anyway. One page, one rep, one line of code, one phone call, one quiet decision to do the hard thing. That's how you stay focused. Not through force, but through faith in your reason. And when you drift, return, again and again, no guilt, no shame, just return to your why, because this isn't about productivity. This is about meaning. This is about alignment. This is about building a life that matters, not just in the big moments, but in the small, steady choices you make every day. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more people who are grounded, who are clear, who know why they do what they do, and do it with everything they have. Be one of those people. Be someone who dares to care. Someone who leads not for fame, but from purpose. Someone who stays focused, not because it's easy, but because the goal is worth the grind. The greatest leaders, the most inspiring humans, the game changers, they all have one thing in common. They know their why, and they never stop chasing it. You have that same power right now in this moment. You don't need more time. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to believe that this matters and act like it. So I'll ask again, why are you here? Why do you do what you do? Why does it matter? Answer that, and everything else starts to align. Because the moment you live your life with intention, the fog begins to lift. The distractions lose their grip, and the fire comes back. You're not just staying focused. You're building something. You're becoming someone. And the world needs that. The world needs you. Fully alive, fully awake, fully focused. So don't wait. Start now, and don't stop. You're not here by accident. Some part of you is searching for clarity, direction, meaning. And the truth is, you already have what you need inside you. You just have to reconnect with it. In a world full of noise and distraction, staying focused isn't about discipline alone. It's about purpose. As Simon Sinek says, people don't follow what you do, they follow why you do it. The same applies to your own life. Your why is your anchor. It's what gives your goals meaning and your struggles context. When you're deeply connected to your why, focus becomes easier. Not because the distractions disappear, but because they no longer carry weight. You don't need motivation when your purpose is clear. You just show up. You move forward, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because you know what you're building matters. The journey won't be perfect, you'll drift, you'll doubt. But you can always return to your why. That's your compass, that's your fuel. So take a breath, look within, and ask yourself, why does this matter? Why am I doing this? Then move, focused, intentional, unstoppable. So as you move forward from here, hold your why close. Let it be the light that cuts through uncertainty, the fire that burns through fear, the foundation beneath every step. You won't always feel strong, but you can always choose to stay grounded. You can always choose to return to purpose. Stay focused, not on perfection, but on progress. Not on doing everything, but on doing what matters. And when the world tells you to hurry, to prove, to please, pause, breathe, remember who you are and why you began. Because that reason, your reason, is powerful enough to carry you through anything. The future belongs to those who live with intention. Stay focused, stay driven, and never forget, you're not just chasing success. You're building something meaningful. Keep going. You're not done yet.